going for another retake on this. First video didn't do so well, but this is for 51-foot steel beams on a step deck. I'll show you what we got. As I was said before, the way I do these is I crisscross the chains on the front, up over the top, down in front, and then pulled up underneath of the beam on each side, cause a pulling back. That way, in case you have to stop on the brakes or move anything, this doesn't try to come through the back of your damn sleeper. I mean, the middle bundle, maybe, unlikely, but could. But this is what I do to prevent that as best as possible, because when it goes through here, it has to go through my headache rack, everything in it, and then the back of the sleeper up there. If it's going to do it, I'd rather middle one do it and not the side ones. As you can see right here, where we got it ran up over the top, crossed over, back over to the other side. And we've got, like I said, we got 3 on the front here. Try to keep DOT compliant. And that's where I usually keep my risers, but they're back here because I have to use them to keep the since it's a step deck. And when I do these chains here, and if you notice, I'm using 2 right here in order to give a little more strength. And plus, I can pull this chain up here and take the slack out. Same as the other side, where you got next to no slack here. As long as you got no slack, then you ain't gonna worry about tying it down. But that's why I've done it with all of them through here. Little slack. Up and over to the other side. Here's our risers. We run a chain through here. And like I said before, I'll use a pocket, but I use it as to the point where it comes in through here, up the bottom to here. That way it pulls a twist. It has to twist the pocket. I've never had a failure that way, and I've been doing it for several years. Some people like to wrap the pocket, and that's when you collapse them, and then you can't use them. Weakens them. And I've got the other side tied down right here to the chain up out of the bed. On each side. Said for every one of these are basically the same. And here's my end riser back here on the very back. I don't like doing a lot of these here because I like my machinery here, but these are our back hauls. Gets me back up to the Iowa area. With me being a 53 footer, you got to make sure it does not hang over the back, or else you will be overlinked and oversized. With a 48, you can hang over up to 5 feet. With a 53, you can't hang over at all. It's basically the backside, same thing. You just tie down the risers. And then we have our chains hooked this way to take the slack out. And once again, wrapped under 2 posts. And that's pretty much what we have. All the way up to the front again. Kind of a pain moving them risers, but to pull these loads, that's what we got to do. And here's across from the other side. So, like I said before, you find it helpful. If it takes in their informational videos, some people agree, some people disagree, but if you like them, then put a like on it. If you want to make a comment, either about the video or something else you might want me to touch on, or questions about what things are. And if I've got answers, I'll give them. You can do a like, comment, subscribe even. The more subscribers, the better. And I'll just keep doing these videos over and over, and just keep adding more to the library here. And if I'm going to do something a little different, then we'll add another one to the library. I've got a variety of stuff when I go home. I'll be home in a few days. Maybe I'll do one on the bikes. Touch a little bit more on that area. So we'll catch you from that side.